All right, we're going to throw this session open to questions from the media. I'm sure all of you want to know, have questions about this look. You can see Mr. Bachchan in front of you, and you can see the look in front of you. So if you have a question for any of the gentlemen here, please raise your hand. We'll have a mic come to you.
Ramu, first question. Yeah, Ramu.
Yeah.
No, he looks very untidy, don't you think so?
He looks
he looks more like a drunkard than a Gabbar Singh.
You see, that's coming from the characteristics of what has been created. You see, there's a point that Gabbar Singh in the original film was in the rocky terrain, okay, in terms of completely cut off. Here, it's a completely new character created in the sense of when there's certain gangsters who are just for jet setting across other countries, and some gangsters operate from prison maybe. And Gabbar is one such gangster. He's almost like a phantom. He's not real in that sense. Even half of Bombay police do not know whether he exists or not. So this particular picture you're seeing is taken in that certain. Okay, I mean, I still am not sure I got the question. You were saying that in terms, okay, like that. Well, I guess I think you have to wait for the film. I think it's one stare into the camera will tell you what it is. Yeah.
All right, I have a question for Rajiv. What did Mr. Varma and Mr. Bachchan tell you about the brief for what you had to create?
It's unmentionable.
एक मेरा सवाल है अमिताभ जी से। अमिताभ जी, मेरा सवाल आपसे है, इधर से बोल रहा हूँ। आपकी जो अभी तक की जितनी भूमिकाएं रही हैं समाज में, आप एक एंग्री यंग मैन के लिए जाने गए जो समाज के न्याय के लिए लड़ता है, लेकिन ये जो रोल है जिसमें आप अन्याय करते दिखेंगे, एक बैड मैन जैसा कि करता है समाज के साथ, तो कितना अंतर्द्वंद था आपके अंदर जब आपने इस भूमिका को स्वीकार किया?
एक कलाकार की हैसियत से जो भी भूमिका हमें मिलेगी निभाने के लिए, मेरा फ़र्ज़ बनता है और मेरा धर्म बनता है कि उसे बखूबी निभाया जाए। अगर मुझे एक किरदार मिला है जिसमें मेरी जो कार्यक्रम है वो सही नहीं है, गलत है, समाज के ख़िलाफ़ है, तो वो एक किरदार है, वो मैं नहीं हूँ। और मैं ऐसा मानता हूँ कि अपने धर्म को निभाना, अपने काम को निभाना, उसी में मोक्ष मिलेगा।
How did you react when the role was?
Yeah, I just said it. You know, I can't say it on television.
Mr. Bachchan, Mr. Bachchan,
We'll take you first.
all right. 4 days from now, it's your birthday, so let me wish you a very happy birthday.
Thank you.
On behalf of everybody present here.
I can hear some moans and groans. You spoiled all the interviews. They're not going to ask about Sholay. They're going to ask about my birthday.
When will the movie be released?
When it's over.
Any quotable quotes now? Gabbar's quotes, whatever dialogues he has said. Everybody said so. Which is your favorite dialogue of Gabbar?
I think it's too. We had to wait for that.
अमित जी, सर, एक खलनायक में क्या सबसे बड़ा अवगुण होना चाहिए?
कि यदि कोई जर्नलिस्ट ऐसा प्रश्न पूछे तो उसका सही जवाब न दे सके।
Mr. Bachchan, what?
सॉरी सर, ये एक स्टार का जवाब हुआ, ये खलनायक का जवाब नहीं हुआ।
क्या था आपका प्रश्न?
मेरा प्रश्न ये था कि एक खलनायक में सबसे बड़ा अवगुण क्या होता है?
समाज उसे देखे तो घबराए, डरे, पीटे, मारे, जेल में भर दे, पुलिस उसको खदेड़े, और क्या?
अगेन ये बारी चीज होगी, खलनायक का अवगुण।
सर आप मुझे बाहर मिलिए, मैं आपसे बात करूँगा।
Mr. Bachchan, what if any inspiration are you draw from the original Gabbar Singh? Are you hoping to make your own innovations? How are you hoping to explore
Yeah, this is Ramu's brainchild. If you will remember, when we did Sarkar, he was extremely honest, upfront and frank in the credit titles to accept that Godfather was the inspiration for the film. But I don't think that you observed anything of the Godfather in Sarkar. The premise was there, but I don't think the characterizations or the storyline had anything to do with Godfather at all. I would like to believe that Ramu has enough sense to portray his version of Sholay in the manner that he wishes to. This is a creative field, and I think that creative people should be given the independence and the liberty to project what they have in mind or their creativity in as good a manner or whatever they have thought it to be. I was a great friend of Amjad Khan. Amjad and me were very close personal friends. When he joined our unit in Ramgarh, we had an instant attraction to each other, and we spent of Gopal Varma's Gabbar Singh. Obviously, the idea being that it should be different, yet not lose the intensity and the force with which Amjad Khan played this role. His was a great performance, and coming as it was, being almost his first film, it needs to be lauded and appreciated. We are not trying to run any kind of competition here. We're just trying to say we have the liberty to create what we want to do, and we want to put it across to you for your entertainment, for you to observe and perhaps comment on when it's over. Thank you.
अमिताभ जी, एक सवाल और है आपसे। एक 30 साल बाद भी डायलॉग हम लोग को याद रह जाता है, 20-30 कोस दूर गांव में जब रात को बच्चा रोता है तो माँ कहती है बेटे सो जाओ। वो जो दहशत गब्बर सिंह की है, जो लोग को आज भी जहन में कहीं ना कहीं कौंधती है, आपकी दहशत कैसी होगी और आप कितना इसके संग बखूबी निभा पा रहे हैं, वो हम लोग जानना चाहेंगे। और एक अगर कोई डायलॉग ऐसा है जो हम सबों को याद रह जाए।
इस पर अभी बोलना शायद ठीक नहीं होगा, और अभी हमें काम करते हुए केवल 3 दिन हुए हैं और हमारे पास अभी बोलने के लिए कुछ ज़्यादा है नहीं। जब फिल्म ख़त्म हो जाएगी तो शायद उसमें आप कुछ चीज़ें पाएंगे या नहीं पाएंगे, ये आप पर निर्भर। लेकिन एक बार फिल्म बन जाने दीजिए, उसके बाद बात करें।
See, this primarily was meant for revealing Mr. Bachchan's look as Gabbar, and I don't think it's so much into the details of how Sholay is being made. And that's what the specific in. So I would rather speak about the other details of Sholay in some other time.
But at least name the dialogue.
No, that's what I'm saying.
What is the treatment?
That story, I'm setting it in Bombay City in 2006. Yeah.
म्यूजिक के पहले हम लुक की बात करते हैं, और अगर हम देखें, we've got boots as the similarity between what Mr. Bachchan is wearing in Ram Gopal Varma ke Sholay and what Gabbar Singh wore in Sholay. And there's also a scorpion stick, which is a bit of a trademark. Mr. Varma, would you like to shed some light on that, on the scorpion stick and on the boots?
See, stick's not here.
It's supposed to be a stick, right?
There will be a stick. There are quite a few things there. Look like approximate. And this is not the only picture. Obviously, we're going to get more pictures. You know.
Mr. Bachchan, what do you feel about the look? How do you like it?
I like it.
First saw Gabbar Singh, what was your impression 30 years ago? Can you tell me what was the image that went through 30 years ago?
What was the image?
You said this image was there in your mind.
Yeah, correct. See, I think it's the whole impact of the character in the sequences and the dialogue and the situation and what he does and what he says and all that. It's a sum total film, which by the time you come out, you carry an impression. I mean, it took me a while, maybe 3-4 scenes even to get used to who this new actor is. But it has the impact of that.
I don't think we just try to design the look. We are trying to design Gabbar's world. And to complement that in today's day and age and the kind of story line he had in mind, it had to be, the whole thing was quite a challenge, and that's what took a lot of time, but finally we're quite happy what we got.
Alright, if Ram Gopal Varma and Mr. Bachchan are satisfied, then I guess everyone should be satisfied, and we look forward to all of India being satisfied and to the film as well. If you have more questions, we will give opportunities for those
because
little
you called
later.
us as a press conference here.
Go ahead, we'll have a last question, sure.
This is the last question. अमिताभ, आपने जो जय का रोल किया और जो उसमें सेक्रीफाइस था, आप बहुत बार फिल्मों में आपने जान दी है, लेकिन वो जो सेक्रीफाइस है, जिस तरीके से आप अपने दोस्त के लिए जान देते हैं, वो दुनिया आज भी याद रखती है। कैसे उस चीज़ को आप तोड़ पाए हैं इसमें, क्योंकि हम लोग को वो भूमिका आपकी ज़्यादा याद है और लोग आज भी उस जय को मानते हैं, देखते हैं। इस रोल को जब आप कर रहे हैं तो आप कैसे भारी पड़ेंगे?
बात वही है जो जिसका उत्तर मैं पहले दे चुका हूँ। ये सब भूमिकाएं हैं। आप भूमिका को निजी जीवन के साथ मेल करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, ऐसा होता नहीं है।
देखिए, दर्शक भावनाओं में बहता है।
जी जी, मैं अवश्य मानता हूँ इस बात को, लेकिन अंत में यही होता है कि जो हम हैं निजी जीवन में वही हैं। भूमिकाएं अलग अलग होती रहती हैं और हमारा कर्तव्य बनता है कि उस भूमिका को बखूबी निभाया जाए। उस समय हम भूल जाते हैं कि हम कौन हैं, हमारे परिवार के कौन लोग हैं, हमारे मित्र कौन हैं, जो भूमिका उसको निभाते हैं।
इंडिया का जो आज पॉपुलेशन है अंडर 30, इट इज ऑलमोस्ट 55 करोड़ पीपल आर अंडर 30 today. So आपको लगता है इसको गब्बर सिंह के बारे में पता होगा? I just want to ask you, what do you feel about personally?
ये सवाल का उत्तर मैं नहीं दे पाऊँगा।
चलो एक आखिरी सवाल पूछ लेते हैं। What's the biggest creative difference that you had with Mr. Varma or Mr. Varma had with you over this look? I'd like Mr. Varma to answer that question.
I mean, see, that's a difficult question to answer because it happens over a period of time. How his hair should be, or what his variant should be, and depending on that particular situation and in the scene in the film. So I don't think there was any such difference at all. It was a creative discussion, and I would take Amaji's suggestions. You take my suggestions sometimes. It's just an interaction. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you very much, gentlemen. We have 10 minutes for the press photographers first, after which we'll invite the video media, the electronic media. We've got an entire 10 minutes for the still photographers.